Just a couple months ago, we got a good 30-minute presentation on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Prior to that presentation, we didn't know the name, we didn't know how many fighters there were going to be, we didn't know anything, so that was kind of our introductory presentation. And now, just a couple months later in the year, we're getting another big Smash Bros. Focused Nintendo Direct. Now, because we just got so much information, I don't think that this one's going to be quite as long, but obviously it's going to be jam-packed with details if they think it's important enough to call it a Direct. And in this video, I'm just going to be going over my quick predictions for what we might see this Wednesday. So first off, let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. I think we're obviously going to get a new character reveal towards the end of the trailer probably. They're not going to do a whole Super Smash Bros. Direct and not reveal a new character. I mean, because Twitter's a thing and they've come under attack on Twitter before, and I'm sure they want to avoid that. They're going to reveal at least a new character. I'm sure we'll get some Echo Fighters as well, maybe just one or two more Echo Fighters, but you know, we're definitely going to get them. They wouldn't just introduce the Echo Fighters and just kind of introduce them all at once, I don't think. As for specific characters, like specific Echo Fighters or just new fighters in general, I'm not going to go into that too much in this video, as I already made some top 10 prediction videos for characters, stages, and assist trophies in Super Smash Bros. Already, so I'll have a link to those in the description if you want to check those out and see who I think will be revealed. If I had to choose maybe one that might be more likely than the others, it's I'm kind of starting to think it's King K. Rool. This whole villain thing, like, you know, prior to E3, I wouldn't have thought Ridley was going to be in it, but maybe they're just trying to bring all of the big villains. I mean, obviously Waluigi isn't going to be in there, but King K. Rool has been widely requested for a really long time, and so was Ridley. No one thought it would ever happen, but it looks like they really are trying to get those characters that everyone has been clamoring for on the internet. As far as we can tell so far, at least. Now that I'm really thinking about it, another character that I think might be a little more likely than any other character is just a Pokemon in general. I've said it before in my videos that every new Smash game has had a new Pokemon character. I know that Smash Bros. Ultimate definitely isn't your traditional new Super Smash Bros. Games by any means, but each new Smash Bros. Game has had a new Pokemon, so I'm clamoring for that. That might just be because I'm a Pokemon super fan. I have made, once again, a top 10 Pokemon that should be in Super Smash Bros. Video. I think my top picks are either Tapu Koko. I think he would be great. He just works as a fighting game character, but I've talked about that a million times. And, of course, Decidueye. I think Decidueye really is going to make it into this game. There's really just no doubt in my mind at this point. They like starters in these games, so he just seems super likely. Okay, I know I said that I wasn't going to talk too much about character predictions because I've already talked about it to nauseum, but there has been quite a bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 buzz lately with the DLC coming out so soon. They even announced that physical edition for the standalone DLC. I think that's pretty cool. There's just a lot of buzz around Xenoblade right now, so I'm really hoping for a Rex playable character announcement, or a Rex and Pyra playable character announcement. I just saw this morning there was a Japanese poll for which characters people wanted the most in Japan. Rex was #1, so I really hope that happens. Love Rex and Pyra as characters, and that kind of leads me into the next part of this video, which is stages. I really hope that we get at least a couple new stages, but to be honest, there's already 81 stages announced so far. I know a lot of those are returning, and there's only about 5 new ones that we know of so far. But I mean, Smash 4 had 55 maps, so this is already a considerable amount more than we've ever seen before, so I doubt we'll get too many new maps. If we do get some new maps, I hope that we get a Xenoblade 2 one. Specifically a Gramps map would be my preference there. You know, Gramps is Rex's grandfather Titan guy. Before, of course, he turns into a baby. Kind of spoilers there. He turns into a baby dragon or Titan, but I think Gramps flying through the Cloud Sea would be a beautiful stage. So yeah, I really hope for at least one new stage revealed here. Not sure what it's going to be, but I just want one new one, and maybe, of course, a couple returning ones that they haven't revealed yet as well. I'm always clamoring for Pokefloats to be back in here, or at least Pokefloats 2.0. Maybe they could, you know, have some new generation Pokemon. I can ride on top of a Tapu Koko if I can't actually play as him in the game. That'd be pretty sweet. Other than the specific stages themselves, I hope that they touch on the stage hazard toggle option. They didn't really explicitly say that you'd be able to do that in the presentation at E3, but during the Nintendo Treehouse, when they were just kind of talking to each other, the presenters were, and they were doing an exhibition match, one of the presenters just kind of nonchalantly said, "Oh yeah, so as you can see there is going to be the option to toggle the stage hazards off on this stage, but just for technical reasons, we're going to keep them on for this presentation." He just kind of says it nonchalantly, so it wasn't officially confirmed. It's pretty confirmed if he... You sounded pretty confident in it, but I just hope that they actually come out and explicitly say to us in this presentation, hey, you can toggle off stage hazards so they can all be semi-competitively viable. Now, I think the primary topic, or sort of the nitty-gritty of all of the information that we'll be seeing at this Direct, is going to cover the new modes that we're going to get in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think everyone and their mom, of course, is clamoring for a new story mode, similar to Subspace Emissary or even the Adventure mode from Melee. I think that'd be really cool too, especially if they tried to kind of explain how all of these universes came together. They sort of tried to do that in Subspace Emissary, and of course, no matter what reason they pick, if they were to try to explain that story, I don't think any reason would be totally logical or cool, but just any type of, even something like the cutscene, the opening cutscene from Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it just kind of ties everything together, and it's fun to watch. That's one of my favorite cutscenes that came out last year, was the opening cutscenes from Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. If they did something similar to that for like a story mode in Smash Ultimate, I think that could be cool. Even if they just sort of expanded the Smash Run mode, I would be happy with that. Smash Run is definitely the best mode in Smash for 3DS and even across Smash 4 as a whole. I really like what they were trying to do. It took the fun combat of Smash and added some platforming elements as well as some sort of minor RPG elements even. And I really liked the idea. Maybe if it was more than just one big map that you could explore and it was actually like had different stages and different levels that you traveled across, sort of like a combination of Smash Run and the adventure mode, I think that would be a really fun idea too. I would also love to see the return of the character-specific challenges, such as the Target Smash mode or the Board the Platform modes. The Target Smash mode in Smash 4 is trash. It's not even worth playing, but I remember spending hours playing the Target Smash mode in Super Smash Bros. Melee because each of those stages were designed around the strengths and weaknesses of those characters, so it was almost beneficial to practice those because it would kind of give you an idea of how those characters play. I'm really hoping that they bring those back in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The last prediction I'm going to make here is that we'll get a date for some type of demo to be released. Maybe it'll be, or most likely it'll be, some type of test Smash. You know, with Splatoon, we had our test Fires a couple months, and then a month before that game came out. The same thing with ARMS. We had the test Punches a couple times before that came out. And now, of course, I think we'll get the same thing for Smash. The one reason that we might not get a test Smash is just because of data miners. We know that Sakurai loves to keep everything on the down low, and there was, of course, Kirby released in March of this year, and I think about a month prior to that they put out a demo, and a bunch of data miners got all of the data from that and spoiled a bunch of things about the game. I honestly think that that data mine of the demo sort of ruined the reception of how that game was actually taken. I'm not sure how Nintendo themselves actually feel about that, but in my personal opinion, Kirby probably would have gotten a lot higher score on Metacritic if that data mine hadn't happened, so they might be a little wary of that. But I honestly think that we will get a test Smash. We've just gotten one for all of these online games, so it just makes sense to me. But it probably won't be for a while, probably not until October, November, but I think it would be very beneficial for them to announce that date now, just to keep on building the hype. Like they don't have enough hype already, I know, but I think that's pretty likely. So that's everything that I think we're gonna be seeing in this Direct. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this Direct at all, but I was still super excited for Super Smash Bros. If we had gotten no information from E3 all the way up to when it was released, I would still buy it and still be very happy that it's coming the whole way. I wasn't expecting a whole nother Direct on this. I mean, I sort of was, but I wasn't expecting it until like November or at least October. I guess what I'm trying to say here is that this game is already going to be awesome. We already know that, so anything that they reveal in this Direct is just gonna be kind of like sprinkles on top of the cake. I will be happy with whatever we get. I'm not gonna be disappointed whatsoever. I know that when I wake up tomorrow morning, it's gonna be a good day. It's definitely gonna be a good day tomorrow, so I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Let me know your thoughts on this Super Smash Bros. Direct down in the comments, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for the latest Switch content available. This has been Max for Max Culture, and thank you so much for watching.